Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your nighttime, right time DJ Music. As I always say, I got 15 minutes to rock this post, so it's gonna be a rant, folks. I gotta tell you, I purposely put this screen to where you can see Sean King's thread here on my Twitter feed. Awful. It's violent. It's modern day lynching. It must be shared in pursuit of justice for Ahmaud Arbery, which Georgia has denied for 3 months. I'm seething with anger. I am trembling with anger over what I just witnessed. You're just a click away, all hands on deck for the lynching of Mr. Ahmaud Arbery. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. Meet us now, Run with Maud, to demand justice. Now, folks, I'm going to blow this screen up so you can see this. I have to warn you, this is quite graphic. What you're about to see is the very last minutes of a young man's life. The very last seconds, I should say, of a young man's life. What you're about to see is, as Sean King said, a modern day lynching. No different from what happened in the 1800s, no different what happened in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and now. So much so that this is 3 months now that I'm sure that the powers that be have seen this fucking footage. And these two men, these two fucking white supremacist animals, redneck skinheads, scum of the earth motherfuckers, murdered this boy. And for 3 months now, they have been able to walk around and live their life as if they did absolutely nothing. Walking while black, running while black. In some places in the United States of America, as they call it, is a death sentence to a black man. And you'll get some white folks that will say, well, why can't you folks get over slavery? It's not that bad anymore. Tell that to Arbery. Tell that to Philando Castile. Tell that to Sandra Bland. Tell that to their families. Tell that to the mother of this young man, that the only reason that her son is dead now is because 2 white motherfuckers decided that he fit the description of somebody, and they were going to take the law into their own hands, play judge, jury, and executioner. All in the span of under 30 seconds. These fucking animals got in their truck and they hunted this man down like he was a dog, like he was some kind of game, like he was a deer, like they were going on a hunting spree. Because the 911 call clearly shows that they were nowhere in the vicinity of the man when he was running by them. They literally got in their trunk and went on a hunting expedition. And guess what? Unfortunately for these 2 clowns, they thought there was no video, but it was. It absolutely was. And first they would, as the report would say, that Arbery, Mr. Arbery, rest his soul, came at them in a violent manner. But you will clearly see in this footage that he is not the aggressor. He clearly tried to run around the truck. How can you be the aggressor when you're running and your antagonist are 2 motherfuckers in a truck carrying weapons? How can you be the aggressor? But the news, when they finally decided to make this story national, you know what they did, folks? They made a shoplifting charge the focus point, instead of putting the blame where it squarely belongs, on the fucking district attorney and anyone else who's allowed these 2 men to walk free. It doesn't make a damn difference who pulled the fucking trigger. They both were there at the scene of the crime. They both had malice. They both had intent. They both had time to decide whether they were going to do some bodily harm to this kid. And they did. That is capital murder. Bottom line. Only place is not, and in capital murder is in the United States of America. Because that shit that they call religion, that ain't a religion, white supremacists, white privilege, it kept these motherfuckers out of jail for 3 months. If it had not been for folks like Shaun King and folks like you, that I hope you share this broadcast. If you don't do anything else, if you don't listen to me at nowhere other time in your life, share this. Like this. The more likes it gets, the more the algorithms and it gets on fucking YouTube. Share it with your Facebook friends. Whether you're black, white, or whatever. This is a murder. If you have any decency, if you have humanity in your body, you will share this video or one that you come in contact that you can see it to what happened to this kid. If you're white and you side with the murderers, then what the fuck are you here for? But if you're white and you side with the side of justice, you too will share this video. Because you know I'm not talking to you. If anything I've said so far offended you after you see this video, please tell me. I'll give you my address so you can come and see me personally. And tell me to the face that this is not murder. As I said, folks, it's quite graphic, but it has to be shown. Now, folks, I want to pause that right there. Look where that car is at, okay? Look at how much distance is between the person that is actually filming this. Now, as you see Mr. Arbery running, look at how much distance is between him and the assailants. Do you even see the truck yet? Do you even see the truck yet? He sees it. I'm sure Arbery sees it. What does he do in this case? If he was a burglar and he saw a truck stopped in the middle of the road, would he have not the common sense to either ditch off into the woods or, better yet, turn and run back in the other direction? If he knew he was did absolutely nothing wrong, why would he continue on the path that he was going? There's the truck. That's at least a good, I would say, from where you see Arbery that, and I hope I'm saying his name correctly. I apologize if I'm not. But from where you see him now, does he look like he's a threat to anyone? Does he look like he's the aggressor? He sees the truck, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only time we lose focus of him, right there. Now, wait a minute. Let's go back a second. He is avoiding this guy here. He is literally going around the truck here to where this guy here comes back around the front of the truck to cut off his path. Who is wrong? That's the only time you hear the guys yelling. He goes around the truck. We see this. Here is this guy in the back of the truck, hunt style. You drive, I'll see if I see him. One shot already. Arbery's still alive. Another shot. He's fighting for his life, as well he should. You have just been accosted by someone with a gun. Let me see if I can disarm him. Was no sense in running. They already fired one shot. What would makes me think if I run now that they wouldn't shoot me in my fucking back? He hits the guy in the head. You goddamn right. If I hit him in the head, maybe he'll lose consciousness for a minute. We get off frame. Look at the guy in the truck. Look at him. What is he doing? He is either loading he's loading, about to load his pistol to do what? Shoot. Shot again. 2 shots. 3 shots. Here comes Arbery again. This is the shot that kills him. That's the end of his life, folks. He is the walking dead right now. What part of that footage that you folks just saw said that Arbery was the aggressor? What fucking part of it? I dare anybody, I dare any motherfucker to come to this post, to this channel right here, and tell me that Mr. Arbery was the aggressor. That those 2 white motherfuckers did not hunt him down like an animal, like a dog. And they say racism is dead in this country. Who the fuck you kidding? Who the fuck y'all fooling? I got 5 boys I got to worry about every fucking day that's put up against shit like this. We make up 13% of the population. You motherfuckers come at us with everything you possibly can. If you don't catch us in the voting booth, you catch us out here on our own trying to kill us. Oh, racism ain't that bad anymore. Tell all the dead motherfuckers right now. Tell the Alton Sterling's that. Tell the Philando Castillo's that. Huh? And you guys want to make such a big deal of this fucking race car driver saying the word nigger out loud. Shit, he was comfortable saying it. That's the way some of y'all motherfuckers talk. I'm not here to make you comfortable. He thought he was amongst his buddies. He forgot that even though it was a video game, he was still live with thousands of people listening. He was just being his true self. Make no mistake about it. Tomi Lahren, when she gets on TV and spouts this race shit, and folks repeat it, y'all just give her the platform for it. Racism ain't dead. Never will be. Led everybody to believe that the coronavirus was killing fucking white folks, when they knew all along it was disproportionately killing black folks by the score. So much so that they didn't even want to talk about that half those coffins that they showed of that fucking picture of that mass grave, all those folks were black. Open up the country. You know why? Because some folks just don't give a fuck. It's not affecting us enough. It's not killing us enough. Open up the casinos. Well, who the fuck you think are working them casinos? Who the fuck you think gonna drive them trucks? Who the fuck you think gonna deliver them shits? While you guys out there are spreading the coronavirus, all the motherfuckers that's getting the money is sitting at home watching motherfuckers die, tucked away in that nice little house somewhere. But you damn fools think it's all right to open up the country. Shit like this kid losing his life, gets no attention. But a white woman worrying about her hair weave gets national news right away. Instant footage. Took us 3 months to see this murder. I'm through talking now.